me share something with you. I know to be very important in my community. I received a phone call from a relative, and we were talking, and another male, a bit older than me. And he says to me, "Hey, cuz, when last time you had a prostate exam?" I said, "Oh, it's funny you should mention it. I scheduled one, but my doctor called me and told me that he wouldn't be able to make that appointment if I could reschedule. And I wanted to call him back to reschedule. He said to me, my cousin says, "So did you reschedule it?" And I said, "No, I haven't. I just hadn't gotten around to it." He said to me, he says, "You need to reschedule that." And I said, "No, I haven't. I just hadn't gotten around to it." He said to me, he says, "Yeah, I plan on doing that." Yeah, I said, "But as soon as, I look at my calendar and see what's available for me time-wise." He says, "No, yeah, I understand. I'm going to." I said, I'm going to do it, my cousin. I'm going to do it." He said, "No, I need you to reschedule it. I need you to call me back and tell me when is it scheduled for." I said, "Oh, okay, all right." He said, "Let me tell you what happened." He said, "I went and had mine done." He said, "Cuz they found a polyp, and they were able to remove it right there." He said, "So if I hadn't had this thing done," he says, "I'm gonna call you tomorrow, and I want you to tell me when you're scheduled." And he called me, and I was glad to tell him. Yeah, and the results were negative for me, but I know the importance of having those type of procedures done. Look, ladies, if you got a guy, hey, broach that subject. You have to. Our health, our lives are at stake. And guys, if you're listening and you're of that age in which you're starting to get qualifying for those type of procedures, as far as a colonoscopy, I don't care if it comes in that box thing or whatever, but come on, man, we got to do better with our health. Wishing you all the best of health as well. Walk with me, like, follow, share some comments.